What is up, guys? It's Mr.StealUrGurl coming at you with another StealSpeaks cast. It is a Supreme Commander 2 cast, not a StealSpeaks cast. Well, it is a StealSpeaks cast. But anyhow, guys, this one was labeled, what a comeback. So, I know I told the person who sent it to me, you got a lot of replays ahead of you, and it's true, but it was such a good replay, I decided to put it ahead of the others. And since this guy has never been really cast winning, so I decided to put this ahead of others and say what the heck. The map is Waste Station Zeta. The first player is TaoWine, spawning in as the teal Aeon Commander, dropping down eco and pushing up into the center. He is going to probably build a base right where my cursor is, so that is not a bad thing. And his air player, the one, the only, unknowndesire, spawning in as the blue UEF commander, doing a double air factory build. That is definitely something we like to see here. And their opponents, we got Hope spawning in as the white UEF commander. He is doing a triple land factory that is going to be very tough for TaoWine, considering that TaoWine is going right into the center with no troops. And his air player is Maitre, I think that is how you say it, doing a research station opener with double air factory. So that is going to be interesting against unknowndesire's straight up double air factory. He is the purple UEF commander, Maitre. So anyhow, guys, back to the game. Well, actually, instead of doing a shout out, I'll just talk to you guys really fast about this. T-shirt designs are still underway. My artist is looking at it, and not a oh my goodness, a tactical missile launcher. That is such a nasty thing. So T-shirts designs are still underway. I already know what I want them to look like. The artist has been informed, but the artist is doing it for free, so that means he's designing it for free. I mean, it's been designed by me, but not completely designed. I just told him what I want. That tactical missile launcher is taking some to the face. That thing is going down right now. Boom! Down it goes. I certainly hope TaoWine does not overcommit to this, because this area is as good as lost because of all those mobile missile launchers, unless they get in there to do something. As you can see, that point defense got taken out. I guess I'll talk about T-shirts a little later, since the match has became a little more hot. And putting down a long-range point defense, I don't know if I agree with that once it's been shot down. However, it is doing damage to Hope, and that is always a good thing. And a tactical missile launcher, that is going to be a bit of an overcommitment because of, look at what he has to do. That hit his teammate, I think. Well, yeah, that tactical missile launcher needs to be controlled. And where are those missiles going? Probably to the ground. No, to a mass extractor. Let's see if it kills that mass extractor. Will it get a mass extractor? Like I said, that's not the greatest thing, because you've got these mobile missile launchers right here focusing it down. It's not going to last very long. Now, mass extractors are going down. That is a good thing. Will it pay for itself? Will it get enough mass extractors destroyed to make it worth building it twice? Probably not. And it's about to die. Here we go. It's this volley. Boom! Down goes that tactical missile launcher. Now, see, it only took out two mass points total. That is definitely not worth it. It's a pain in the butt for the opponent, but that is not worth it for TaoWine. Most definitely not. Unknowndesire and TaoWine pushing back Maitre and Hope. Hope and Maitre might just be able to push through here. Might be able to make that happen. Because look at all those mobile missile launchers. Those mobile missile launchers with a double. Yeah, that's a good push right there. A point defense creep, double commander, and MMLs. That will wreck pretty much everything that comes on the ground. And I like how unknowndesire is still saturating his mass points. He's got one more mass point that needs to be done. And I like how Hope is still expanding, and so is Maitre. TaoWine has just started his expansion. He is way behind on the eco. He's way behind on eco than the other players. The other players are most definitely pushing ahead. Look at all those mobile missile launchers. They are just wrecking everything. All they have to do is just hang out right there and fire volley after volley. They might be able to one or two shot the land factories. Now this is a good point to put a land factory right here on the bridge. Now this bridge is now a little bit more fortified. These units are able to push up. They're going to be protected by a shield, and there's not much this area could do about it. Now as you can see, this point defense is being rained upon. Now that shield is very much so been taking so much damage, and down it goes. It got killed through the shield. Now this area is nicely fortified. There's 2-point defense. There's a factory shield protecting the point defense. Hope and Unknown Desire are fighting it out. Now Unknown Desire needs to get out of there because his units, TaoWine's units, backed on up, and that point defense remained alive. Unfortunately for Unknown Desire had to leave, and as you can see, an entire factory went down. I told you that this is a bad place for TaoWine right now, considering all of these meteors. There's so many meteors. Look at that factory just melt, and boom, down it goes. Now a point defense, not a good thing for Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire is in the red, and this could be his end. TaoWine is sucking up that yummy mass. A genius move there. He may have lost the area, but he is not about to lose that delicious yummy mass. And now they're putting down a land factory, a secondary land factory. It looks like they're Unknown Desire and TaoWine. They were holding fairly well, but it looks like this is a lost. But look at all these research stations there for Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire has not been expanding on air. He's just been pumping out air on two air factories, and it looks like that's the same thing that Maitre has been doing. Maitre now has 3 more air factories. That is something that needs to be caught up with by Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire only has 2 air factories. That is going to definitely get away from Team 1. Team 1 is over here, if I haven't mentioned it, with Unknown Desire and TaoWine. That is definitely a bad thing for them, but a great thing for Team 2 over here, who are Hope and Maitre. Maitre and Hope definitely have the upper hand. They are most definitely going in the direction of victory here. And scouts going up, that is definitely what you want to do at this point when you are trying to put in that death blow. That death blow may come, and we shall see what happens. The person who sent this in, it isn't looking good for them. It's not looking good for them. But a air gantry going down, and it appears that Hope is pushing in, assailing this area. Hope should push his commander in as well. If there's any Aeon commanders, their nodes WEF versus UEF and Aeon. Now at this point, with all these research stations, Unknown Desire probably, the way he's playing, probably has overcharge. So I think that is why Hope is keeping away. This is a dangerous force here. Even though it's small in number, it's still extremely dangerous. Over there it is, overcharge and training 2. This is one deadly ACU. This ACU here has a ridiculous amount of health and is going to push head on in. There is nothing in the air that could do anything to these ground units. Here is the overcharge. Overcharge out, hitting the shields real hard. Down goes that shield. Was there even a shield there, or am I hallucinating? I don't know what's going on, guys. But whatever happened right there, it's gone. And so is that point defense. A wasted bit of mass having that point defense go down. Unknown Desire taking point defense, overcharging some factories, overcharging some point defense, more point defense, several point defense hitting on Unknown Desire. Unknown Desire a little bit too aggressive. Fish Tooth's coming out to support him, taking out some of these point defense. Unknown Desire looking fairly unhealthy here, taking a whole bunch of point defense. He's in the red, guys. He is in the red. This is not a good thing. He's down to 10,000 health, still taking point defense damage. Hope chasing him down, trying to take him out. But Unknown Desire, being the great player he is, gets the heck out and walks away. Not too far. Tries to put down a bunch of heavy damage air towers. Heavy air towers. But anyhow, guys, back to the t-shirts. I'm going to say this really fast. The t-shirts designs are underway being made. I told the artist what I want, and the designs are being created. Not actively, but they are being created by my boy from bspotdesign.com. He is a great graphic artist, and again, it's free for me because he is my friend, and that means we just need to wait. So that's just how it goes, guys. And as far as money donations, I don't like how PayPal donations work. They say it's for a cause, and this isn't like a cause per se. It's just to get me better equipment. However, wow, I didn't even notice that factory. That is a great factory. They're doing some work, but it goes down very, very quickly. And Unknown Desire and TaoWine are pushing in. So anyhow, I'm looking at Patreon. So we're probably gonna do a Patreon because it's super popular here. Unknown Desire getting right up into Maitre's business. Maitre getting overcharged as he pulls in his Air Fortress. His Air Fortress trying to take out Unknown Desire, but boom! Down goes Maitre. Maitre is out of the game, and Hope has very little hope of winning without any air support at all. He has no units on the ground. I did not notice that. What happened? Whatever happened to Hope's units? That is really, really unfortunate for him. But Unknown Desire coming in for the kill. He has the artillery on his commander, blasting away at everything, and boom! Down goes Hope. Now, what a comeback that certainly was, TaoWine. You are correct. Thank you for sending that in, and I'm sorry for saying they are people ahead of you. Well, it was true, and I had every intention of casting other matches ahead of this one, but this one was just too good, and people have been complaining about the matches not being too back and forth the last few weeks. So here you go. Here you guys go. There's some back and forth, and hey, while I was at it, I didn't even add a shout out. So you are welcome. You are 100% welcome. So you complain. Yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it, guys. But then again, I have no control over what type of matches I have. And if you guys have sent me replays and you really want them cast, like, give me your priority replays. Send them again. Priority replays, and they have to have back and forth. That's what I'm looking for right now. So those will be my priority replays, and everything else I will get to when I get to. So I know I've told one other person that one other replays will be cast. This is this second person I told that to. Don't worry, your replay will be cast. And also Alpha Hex sent me in a whole bunch of replays. They'll be gone through and looked at and even cast as soon as I get there. Unknown Desire sent me in a whole bunch, so I will get to that as well. And I believe maybe even Hope sent me in some time ago. I'm going to look through those again. I'm sorry, it's been a while. And I believe even Nathan Skyrim has sent me in a bunch of replays. So hang tight, guys. Probably get a community cast out of that one, or a pretty decent cast. We shall see how that goes. He likes to send me a bunch of replays where he just creams his opponent, and we need replays with back and forth, just like this one. TaoWine definitely followed the rules and definitely got cast. He got put in front of the line. For that, you got rewarded there, TaoWine. So, Unknown Desire, I know you've been posting a whole bunch of replays on GameReplays.org. That's a good place to put it, but be sure to tell me about it, and be sure to give me your priority one replays, the ones that were the most entertaining, with the most back and forth, where there was no clear winner at the beginning. Well, at least at the beginning. Right now, we know who won: TaoWine and Unknown Desire. So Unknown Desire and TaoWine, you guys did amazing in this match. You guys came back. I could not believe it, and I don't think the people at home could believe it either, because it was like Hope and Maitre had it in the bag. But unfortunately, such great players were able to come up with a great plan. Now, Maitre and Hope, I don't know what went wrong there. It looked like they had done everything right, but sometimes even if you do everything right against really great players, you could still get outplayed. So, I mean, some would say, well, they didn't do everything right then. Well, you don't know that. I mean, some people just know the game better than others. I'm not saying that Hope and Maitre don't know the game well. They definitely do. But whatever happened, uh, Hope and Maitre just got robbed. But you guys did great. You guys were great players. But Unknown Desire and TaoWine were able to come together. I think it was the double ACU thing that really changed it up. And if Hope and Maitre pressed their attack a little bit more, if Maitre switched to bombers or gunships a little bit faster, there would have been this might have been a little bit different because or gotten one more air factory and then popped out Wasp and two, Wasp every other, and then have like a little bit of like every other bomber with the last one. He'll have a better air force and be able to take out a bunch of resources. So that's one option that could have happened there. So honestly, I don't know. So just to recap, guys, t-shirts delayed because of the artist. I'm going to talk to him tonight. So going to see what we could do there. See if we could get him to expedite our t-shirt expedition. And I'm thinking about Patreon. What do you guys think? Patreon? Because I don't think PayPal is the way to go because, like I said, it's got to have a cause. So if you guys have a better site that offers donations to me, let me know because I'm leaning towards Patreon because I think Patreon is the most legal, the one that will screw me the least tax-wise. So I think I've got it. So give me some time. I'm tired with my new job. That's why it hasn't popped right up. So I know Hope. Sorry you lost in this one, man. I'm talking about this. I know you've offered to donate quite a bit of money, and I'm just saying, are you sure, man? Are you sure you want to give me this money? Because like I appreciate it greatly. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's your money, man. And I don't want to just take if you need it. So if you need that money, keep it, please. But if you want to give it, I'll put it to good use. But anyhow, guys, back to this match. Awesome game by both players. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it, and share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And send me your priority 1 replays. What I mean by priority 1, your absolute cream of the crop best. We're talking back and forth like TaoWine sent in to StealSpeaks@gmail.com. And as always, everyone, GG.